You wants to, what it is the property is not in good shape, but he wants to borrow some money. LTV is going to be like 60%. He lives at the property, but he wants to fix it up and sell it. Would that work? It's still kind of owner.
Let's look at the property.
What I love about hard money, guys, like, it's just fast, it's creative, like, we come up with solutions, we deal with business people. We're funding real estate projects, like development projects, like people building communities, right? Affordable housing, single family developments, multifamily, workforce housing, right? That's the kind of stuff that we're doing. If we're gonna help this guy make $100K, $1 million on a flip, we should make money too. 30-year fixed rate mortgage average right now is like 6.5%. And it's drastically increased, you know, in the last year. Things change, you know, so here's the thing about private money and like business purpose loans is that it's always happening. So a lot of people not necessarily got lucky, but they were on the right tailwind of the real estate market the last year. It's hard to succeed in real estate through different cycles, okay? And right now, there's gonna be a lot of foreclosures, a lot of people that need to get bailed out, and a lot of properties that we can pick up. And we're gonna be there to help fund those investors either bail out of their property or acquire those foreclosed properties.
We're having breakfast burritos with bacon.
I don't care about what you guys eat.
All I have to say is everybody love everybody.
Pasta bacon went from $5.50 to $7.89.
Are you charging us for those burritos?
You know he will.
He's got to make absolutely.
Didn't you just close the Kentucky Fried Chicken?
Yes, I did. Yes,
We should have a lifetime supply of KFC after that one. We'd like to proceed with you guys if you can get us a higher loan amount because it's less of an equity ask. And then when do you think is a good time to talk with the borrowers? Okay, sounds good. Speaking with an investor about a deal, ground up construction, multifamily, cost of capital is constantly rising by the week because interest rates are going up. You know, originally we had it at like 10.5%, now it's looking at like 12%. So I'm gonna have to tell the client, you know, this client's very savvy and understanding, so I'm sure they'll understand. You know, as you guys have seen in the news, like even non-QM is having a hard time, right? Like Sprout Mortgage shut down. Loan Depot closed their wholesale division. Now it's just retail. They laid off like 4,800 people. Wells Fargo is laying off people. What this means is that a lot of banks and a lot of like, you know, lenders out there, non-QM and whatnot, they're pausing their lending or they're slowing it down or they're being more conservative. They're dropping leverage, right? A lot of people that can normally get loans at banks, even real estate developers, they're not getting them right now. So who do they come to? Us. They come to private money lenders. They come to mortgage brokers to help them find financing for their deals, right? Ever since the interest rates went up, our submissions went up by 4 or 5x, like almost like in a week or two. And we've been slammed ever since. So right now is a great time to be in this business because banks can't fund deals for clients and there's investors that are still actively out there making things happen.
Most definitely. So let me ask you real quick, Roxy. In the past couple months, have you heard of anybody maybe, you know, coming through you or your team at the office looking for hard money? Okay, well that's great because the reason why I ask is because I also want to try and see if we can get together with you guys. You know how we, you know, do these Zoom calls, and if yourself or if you want to get like a group of other agents. We can do a Zoom call, and this is going to be super beneficial for you guys because this way you'll know how to, you know, what type of borrowers are we looking for. Sounds good. Thank you so much, Roxy, for taking my call.
HML Investments is a nationwide direct private money lender specializing in fast and affordable mortgage solutions for real estate investors such as hard money loans, rental loans, fix and flip construction, and commercial. We offer our clients the ability to close a loan in just days, not weeks, days. So why work with us? It's simple. We make private lending simple. We give fast approvals. We'll get back to you within 24 hours on if we can do it or if we can't, or if we have more questions and there's, you know, more things we need to figure out. It's an easy process. Most private money deals, especially in LA, we don't need an appraisal. Outside of LA, we typically need an appraisal or BPO, but there's some cases where we don't need it. There's no minimum credit requirement. We do always check credit because we want to know who we're dealing with, right? We want to make sure that they're not missing mortgage payments or doing fraud, right? If they killed someone, I don't really care. As long as they didn't do fraud, we can get it funded, okay? I've literally heard investors say that to me before, so I just think it's funny. 30 years of experience. We use our own money in-house. You guys are essentially leveraging our experience. We've spent the time and the energy networking with different private investors and family offices. You should never turn a good deal down just because one investor can't do it. If it's a good deal, someone should fund it.
I'll call FCI and then I'll put them on the line with you, and then maybe we can all discuss it so you're not confused anymore, so we're all on the same page.
So they can
Right.
default, yeah.
We'll
Okay,
follow up.
so I'm gonna follow up with them and then I'll update you.
We can do more as a team, right? We can make a lot more money together as a team than we could by ourselves. Sure, if I get this deal right now, I could make more money if I did it myself than if I gave it to Nick, right? But that's not scalable. I only have so much time in the day, right? I can't handle 30, 40, 50 deals, right? So I'm willing to make a little bit less on a deal if I'm gonna give it to someone on my team to work on, right? Or if I get the deal from Alex or from one of you guys, I'm willing to make less just so we can get the deal done and do volume. One of our best producers and our best branch right now is Alberto in Orlando. And he is super humble. This guy is so humble. He's got a ton of deals in the pipeline right now, and he knows that he can go out and get more business. He gets the deal, we fund it for him. We do the paperwork, he gets the deal. And it's the same thing for you guys. You just focus on getting the deal. You just focus on qualifying the deal, and then we'll help you negotiate with the client and structure it and figure out the best way to get it funded. So you can just go out and wine and dine people.
I'm not saying this because you guys are here, but we're only as good as our counterparts.
Yeah.
So with what you guys bring to the table and the support, we'll set them up. You knock them down. And we can confidently. I haven't done a deal with you guys yet, but I can already tell that I know if I give you a deal, I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to worry about making sure that I'm going to get communication or this is the rate or this is what we're going to do. I don't care what the rate is, right? What can you sell? Based on your client. Let's put it together and get it done and then move on to the next.
Yeah, so pretty much any loan we can do first-time investors except for ground-up construction because there's a lot more risk involved.
What I've been running in with some of my other private money investors or hard money investors, they don't touch the high desert because of what's going on with the economy. Well, obviously we all know, but those types of areas are one of the first ones that are going to get hit if something happens. But they have the clientele. I'm doing the marketing. I'm putting, driving in the business to the sales office.
How many properties they own right now?
In the process of construction right now, about 40.
How many have they completed?
225
they would
somewhere.
they would definitely qualify with our program. I think I looked at the deal with Jeff and Alex in Apple Valley.
Yeah.
What's the population like? 50K? 100K?
It's a weird area because it's growing. So what happens is Victorville, long time ago, was like an Apple Valley, blew up in population, like a lot of business. It's essentially a self-sustaining economy. No one's driving off the area to go work. They're staying local now.
Right.
Now the people are getting priced out. They're moving over to Apple Valley because there's more opportunity in Apple Valley in terms of affordability.
So to answer your question, we don't like rural properties, but Apple Valley is populated, so that would qualify. So
if it makes sense.
Yeah, we can take a look at them. What I would say is I think the leverage will be limited because of the location.
Yeah.
So they're not going to get 80% loan to cost.
If they stuck and they can't get money anywhere else, but they own all those properties, maybe we can cross some properties, get more equity, and charge them more money.
Exactly.
Tell them, listen, in order for us to be creative, it's going to cost you more. They need the money, bottom line. We do not compete for rates and fees.
Nope.
Anyone that come to you and tell you, listen, I need another half a point or 1 point, whatever, get out. I don't want to work with you. When you're ready, come work with me because I need to get paid. So with your guy right now, you're gonna do the same thing. Listen, you need the money, I can get you the money. It's gonna be maybe more expensive than what you want. I can get you the money. You're not ready? It's okay. Keep me in the back burner. Call me back whenever you're ready because I got the money right now. Tomorrow I'm not sure what's gonna happen, but today I have the money.
Right.
Let him think about it.
Yeah.
Believe me, after he's gonna sleep about it a night or two, he's gonna call you back.
He went back and forth with me for a half a point because I needed to make a half a point work. Pointed something out to me. It was like, we're doing this together from the investor side and the buyer side.
Right.
So I was like, yeah. At first I was like, well, if you make the money, it doesn't affect us. If you sell down the investor, that's your part. But if we charge more, we all make more. And that's why I was like, all right, you know what? This makes sense.
Okay, so I have a deal. This is a client I met at Sofitel Hotel at our party.
I want you to understand that it took a lot to put this event together, to bring you with each other, to negotiate, to market, to network, to introduce yourself.
So he has a client who owns free and clear property in Beverly Hills. It's valued around $3 million. He's only looking for about 150 cash out.
And it's worth $3 million.
$3 million, and it's free and clear.
Something is wrong already.
Yeah.
All right.
He's going through a divorce, so there's that situation as well. He
It's
currently
a nice property.
Put the bar on the way. It's Armen. We just spoke about the Doheny property. My investor, Jonny Raz.
Hi Armen, how are you?
Good, good. I have Jonny Raz here, my investor.
How are you? Good morning.
Good morning, how are you? I'm fine.
I'm doing good. Thank you so
Nice
much.
meeting you.
It's pleasure. I just talked to Armen about your property in Beverly Hills. I understand it's worth like $3 million and it's free and clear right now, right? Boom. I think because I'm Jewish.
Hey.
Alright. Okay, I think.
We're trying to solve a problem here. Something here doesn't make sense. A person that owned a $3 million property won $100,000 in free and clear.
All right, one more try.
My apologies.
What do you need the money for?
I had a loan for 1 million with the Jewish guy. It's the hard money loan. I pay off after 7 months.
Got it. What do you do for a living?
I am in real estate.
So what do you need the money for? Because I understand you need like 150,000, right?
I need it for my attorney. It's going through a divorce, Jonny.
Oh, got it. You're going through a divorce. Now, this is a community property, right?
Yes.
So she will sign as well to get the money?
No, I talked with.
If she doesn't sign, then I'm not going to be able to get any insurance from title company. I've been there many times. Believe me, I deal with a lot of people that are going through divorce, and we always have the same issue. Well, someone want to take the money, the other person doesn't approve it. And that's the first thing that came to my mind is like, that's a red flag. It's like, okay, how am I going to get insurance? Because without insurance, there's no way I can do this deal.
I needed between 50 to 100K, and my process is maybe it takes 6 months to 9 months.
Let me answer you with a question. You're an investor, you're in real estate. If I give you a deal right now that you have no title insurance on, as a real estate investor, savvy investor like yourself, would you invest in that property without insurance?
No.
Okay, so that's exactly, you answered the question for my other investors. Okay, let me talk to Armen about it and we'll call you back in a few minutes, okay?
Okay.
Alright, thank you. Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you, Jonny. Appreciate it. Bye-bye.
It doesn't go anywhere. So in a divorce situation, they're banging their head and they need money for attorneys because attorneys make all the money. They don't have money. They have a free and clear property. They obviously live in it 100%. We can't do it. That's A, it's something wrong that we're not going to do. B, they want only $100,000, which is a high risk for an investor to lose $100,000 for us to make $3,000-$4,000 on it. We can get in trouble with them. We can pay attorney fees eventually because the woman doesn't sign. It's owner occupied. It's elderly person. Red flag, red flag, red flag. Everything is against us doing the loan. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
We don't want to talk about it. Just tell Rubio, thank you so much. Nice meeting you. Consider me for the next deal you have. And we're just going to move on to the next deal.
Okay, excellent.
You got it? Raz it up.